Hello guys, welcome to a new project. I've decided after watching many videos on a tiered tray that I would give it a try myself. I'm going to use mine all in glass and paint them all in white, but first I'm going to do a layer of Mod Podge. Mod Podge is put on first so that the paint will then stick properly. Okay, I am ready to begin Mod Podging my bottom layer. I'm going to do it on the bottom, that way the top will still be clear in case I want to put any something on it. I can, so it'll be a few minutes. It's basically easy. You take your some Mod Podge and put it all over the underside of your glass. In my case, I'm using a glass cake holder. Do all around it, and then do the pedestal as well. Do the pedestal that I have for the second run, as well as the plate and the pedestal for the third plate. This is just a decorative element that you can put on a side table or a dining room table, a countertop, that you can decorate for your season how you'd like. You can put little doodads, whatnots, DIYs that you've done. I've seen several ladies do it for different things. Honeybees, patriotic, Easter, Christmas. So I just thought I would like to make me one. So I'm taking you along for the ride. I hope you enjoy it. I got Sammy sitting right here beside. For all you all that don't know who Sam is a golden retriever that I got from my daughter. He's a doll baby, and he's like my fifth kid. He will stay with me no matter what I'm doing. If I'm out here at the craft house, if I'm at the big house, I'm taking a nap. Everybody that is depressed or and can, in the location that they live in, own a golden retriever. It would not take you very long to come out of your depression, I don't think. Now, that's not a medical term. I'm not no doctor or psychologist or anything. I just know he helped me through some pretty interesting times over the last year. If anybody has a better suggestion of how I'm putting the Mod Podge on, please feel free to let me know. Any and all suggestions that you have would be greatly appreciated. Now I'm going to sign off right now, and I'm going to finish Mod Podging these. Hello, I'm back. We have painted all of our things with the Mod Podge. It is all now dry, so now I'm going to put a coat of white paint on all the things and let that dry, and then we'll put it together. Here we go. First we'll start with this big one. On the way out here, as a separate note, Sam seen a deer, for which he promptly told was not allowed to be on his property. He just went up. When the deer crossed over the fence line, he came back like a good little boy. This is what I have done so far. This is the bottom layer for my tiered tray. I'm going to put this mason jar on the top right here. Big plate on the top of it. How nice that looks. Then this small one on the top of that. And then finally, that little plate on the top. Of course, when I get it, it'll be a lot more straighter and everything. But that's how it looks so far. And I'm going to get busy and put that last layer of Mod Podge on so we can glue it together. Catch you in a bit. This cake tray, a mason jar or mason-like jar, a large glass plate, a small old candle holder, and a small glass plate. I painted them with the Apple Barrel white paint, a very much loved bottle. We've been doing a lot of things with this paint. I used Mod Podge to cover it at the beginning, and then I put a coat on it at the end. We'll put it all together and then I will show you the final project. Hello, I'm back. Experiment time. On all the tier trays that I watch, they take these little beads, string them on some twine. So I have some really pretty darker blue ones. I am now going to try their method of putting these brown ones in this thing with red paint and shake them up. Okay, let's see. Oh, it worked. I'll lay them out and let you see them in just a minute. Now I'm going to use some more of my Apple Barrel white. This little container has went a long way. We used it during our acrylic pouring practice, and we made some beautiful paintings. I have them painted, they're all dry, and now I'm going to put them together. I'm going to use this needle threader, which is the handiest device ever if you're getting older and can't see to thread a needle, or if your thread is too big and wants to come apart in 100 different pieces before you get it through the needle. You just pull it just as simple as that, and then pull the needle threader back out. And now for this thing, I'm going to want my garland probably about, well, big as it'll get, but probably about a foot long. So I'm going to take my pieces of strand there we go. Now, we'll start out with a white one. Now these white ones, some of them got painted, so we might have to push a hole. Well, look there. It just went through just as perfect. Now, on the end of it, you want to make you a couple of knots so that the bead won't pull off. Now, let's see if I got my knot big enough. Yep. Okay, so we'll go with white, then red one, then a blue. Didn't have no blue. Well, I could have painted some, but I wanted to use these. I got this great big blue one that I want to put on the end of it. I think that'll make it look pretty. Should have done it backwards. So you know what? I'm going to take all these off and do it backwards. Okay, they're all off. That just goes to show everybody can do things backwards. So we're going to start with the blue ones, then the red ones, then the white ones. That way when I get done, I'll have the white one on top, and I can put the big blue one beside it. Put me a knot on this end. The big blue one on and put a big knot in it as well. Just gotta get the knot down to the bead. Look how pretty. For my first time making a bead garland, I think that did pretty good.
Here comes the fun part. We are going to look around for items to put on our tier tray. For example, this small metal bucket with an embellishment sticker on it. A balloon holder from the Dollar Tree, looks like fireworks. We have our rope of beads that we painted, and Mom put a nice little tassel on the end of that. That looks really good. This box painted red, white, and blue with just a bow. We have a little planner with some more embellishments. We have some of these red, white, and blue flowers just placed around. We have an Uncle Sam. This came from the Dollar Tree. It is solar powered. This star was already painted. We have some more items around the back end here. You can place anything on the tray that you would like with whatever theme you have chosen. You can repurpose old items, paint them up differently, add stickers to them. This house was repainted. It was not originally this color, and it was embellished. This came from the Dollar Tree store, already painted like this. Just wanted to add it to the tray. We have a very old Vicks jar. It was embellished, but we wanted to add that to the tray because it's really nice. And you can look around for anything that fits your colors, or you can even make things. Just like these books. Mom made these books and put them together, and it looks really, really nice on there. So just whatever you have laying around, you can add to your tier tray, and you can keep changing it up.